Mulch and compost layers should be at least 4 inches thick to effectively discourage ant colonies from establishing in garden beds. A 4-inch depth compresses easily and fills voids so ants cannot build stable tunnels, so spread mulch and compost evenly and lightly tamp with your hand or a flat board after application to reduce air pockets. Use a mix of coarse and fine organic particles so the top layer sheds water while the lower layer compacts. For example, apply a coarse bark mulch over a finer compost layer to get both drainage and compaction. Refresh the top layer once a year to replace material lost to decomposition and wind, which restores thickness and removes pathways ants can exploit. Pay attention to edges near foundations and plant stems and maintain a continuous band of material at the 4-inch depth with no gaps. Small openings are how colonies start. Avoid piling mulch directly against wood siding or tree trunks by keeping a 2-inch clearance to prevent moisture retention against structures while retaining protective depth over soil. If you want extra protection, lay a permeable weed mat under the organic layers to create a stable surface that resists tunneling while still allowing water and roots to pass through. Common mistakes include laying mulch too thin, which lets ants tunnel close to the surface, so correct that by adding more material and pressing it down firmly. Another issue is letting mulch decompose without replenishing it, which creates loose pockets that invite nesting, so plan annual top-ups and mix in fresh compost to keep the structure tight. People also make the error of leaving gaps at edges and around plants, which provides easy access, so always edge beds neatly and fill all voids while maintaining the 2-inch clearance from trunks and foundations. We operate bighomeprojects.com to connect homeowners with local contractors and to help contractors find work related to projects like garden pest control and soil amendment. We also host a discussion community where we and other members share field tips and local experiences about best practices for mulching and composting.